Sorry about that. Had some technical difficulties. Sent out 3 notifications. Always Dizzy here. Going to start with Puzzle Streak of 41, as I always do before I play any games. It's a bit of a later stream tonight. It's a bit busy today. What was I going to say? Yeah, I'm going to start at the 1 minute mark. Hopefully this is working. My other 3, yeah, kind of annoying how this started. People might get 3 different links to join the stream. The first 2 won't work. Okay, I'm going to start here. Okay. Really need to work on my diet. We cover H1. Fork. Pawns self-protect. Queen's overloaded. Skewer. Queen. Queen. Bishop. Promote. Mate. Rook. So we can take, you can't recapture. If he gives us a check, the check is annoying. But I'll be at material there. He only has 1 check. Discovery. This wins a piece. Hello, Birdman. The Birdman. I started playing the bird. The bird is a word. Where is everyone? Well, I just started and I had technical issues in the beginning, so. Oh man, I am bloated. I gotta release the belt. That's not good. Oh my God, I'm getting fat. Jesus. Oh, I can't even sit. Oh my God. Trickle in, yeah, maybe. It is Saturday. Maybe people have more important things to be doing than watching me play chess. Maybe just bishop e6. I'm threatening mate on f8, on c8 rather. Black. So king b2. I don't see how this can't be good. promote the G pawn. Take and then fork. Puts us up a piece. Back rank issues. What? Wait. Oh, he's got D8. Oh, my bad. Oh, God. Ah, man. I wasn't careful. I wasn't careful. I win the bishop. That was a must slip. That was a must slip. So check. King G8. I can take. Is that good enough? Because I'm not getting more than that. Oh, I'm so full. Ooh. I need to drink more. I need to be drinking more. I'm not entirely sure here. Because there are things to be scared of. Here we have pants against a bishop. C3. If he goes this way, yeah, it should be C3. I need the h8 because I'll stop mate, so we have to go this way. It does allow a check though. But it has to be. So after the check, this is actually quite tricky. C7, 96, King G8. Right, I assume he takes on C7, H7. No, yeah, this has to be the plan. Lifeline. Check, check. Then trying to build a discovery here. Actually, I just have mate. If we can get the king on a dark square, we have, oh, there we go. Interesting. So he moves the queen. We have a fork. This is best as Zug. Then we have a lifeline again. It's check. Fork. Take and then rook b1. Check and then bishop e8. Just take the rook. Ooh, didn't see that. I was wondering what the catch was. We can come back. I should have seen queen c3 though. Skewer. Should be good. Mate. Fork. Can I take? Yeah, because if he takes my rook, if he captures, he takes, and then I go d7. Take. Bing, bang, boom, boom. Push. And his king's going to have to spend another tempo. So, well, yeah, because I'm going to queen with check. So. Here. Here. So I could trade equally, but we're down a rook. I have queen e6. And then I have a fork. And we're up pawns. I should have verified that a little bit more, to be honest. His queen might be trapped here after knight a5. Check. If he brings the king up. There's a fork here. So he has a check. But then I think I can just go e4. But then here. No, he still has 2 under attack. Oh wait, could he move the bishop then? Yeah, queen e6, queen c2. Yeah, e4, and then he just moves his bishop. Maybe I could just keep pushing the pawn there. Or rook f1 might be good. I don't know. I don't see what's better. Should I have spent more time on this? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to look at this one with the engine after. Yeah, I'm curious about queen c2. Yeah, e4, and then it just moves the bishop somewhere. Yeah, it is this check. Yeah, so I was right. There's just too much here. I don't love that one. I don't hate it. Don't love it. Okay, we are black. I don't see why we wouldn't take the rook. We have to take the rook. Then we can maybe go after the the d4 pawn. He can't push the d5 pawn because I'll take it. And then if he attacks by my e3 pawn, then I have a fork. And I think I want to take with the pawn because otherwise he can't. Oh wait, yeah, because if we take with the knight, then he does have king e2. So I want to take with the pawn to prevent his king from coming in. Well, I think we only have one move. Actually, yeah, we only have one move here. And it's a fork. I don't know how it could be any other move. So we'll play it. And I think we're just taking on f2. I could maybe take his pawn, though. Or his knight. Because my king is so good there. And I'm winning the b3 pawn. This has to be better. Although... Yeah, because I'm going to win I'll win the d pawn as well. Chat is still dead. Check. Could I then go check, take, and then check? Yes, I can. And I'm done. I'll get one wrong on purpose now. So that took me under 22 minutes, and that's with me screwing up a few times. That was good. That was good. Good session. Thank you, Birdman. Hello, Chess with Dave from New Zealand. Dave the Kiwi. Time for a game. Sorry for my bad posture. I'm bloated from eating too much. I have to make sure this loads on screen. There we go. 2205 opponent. There we go. Ooh, this. Have to be careful not to transpose into a dragon Moraxi bind. I think you can play E5 is one way to do it. This is a very boring way to play. I'm going to play it because I don't want to burn too much time remembering how to avoid getting into that dragon position. Do we want to allow this pin? I mean, I don't. But I will. I'll allow it. Hello, Mimzovich. Yeah, I did the puzzles quickly. For once in my life. And then there's a maneuver which I have trouble remembering, but there's a maneuver to get both knights here. I think it's this. So rook e8, and then you go here. It was 22 minutes, and that's with me screwing up like 2 or 3 times. Yeah, I might continue with that, or I might go for the b5 break, but this is the other idea. And I'm going to try to play quicker because I always run into time issues, but yeah, putting both knights here. Should I do it now? Okay. I think there's other ways to do it as well. Now, this is not the greatest bishop for me, so I might let him take it. So he goes for it. That's surprising. That's surprising. So we'll take with the queen. See, that was my bad bishop, right? I'm left with a good bishop. And this is a closed position, so I'm content with my knights. Content with my knights. Put the knight on d4 and then f5 maybe. Although that does allow, because right now I have f6. Okay, he wants f4. We'll go here. So see, this is his bad bishop. I have a fork. He might miss it. It's easy to miss. So probably bishop d1 makes the most sense. And then I beat him to the punch. f5. It does allow this, but I think okay, I'm going to play h6. I don't like bishop g5, but this will weaken my light squares a bit, and it gives him a hook. He can even maybe play g4 here. But I'm trying to play quicker overall. Can I take that? Take. No. Okay, so we don't have to worry about that. We just play f5. All this does is weaken his d3 pawn, I feel. Because then I have access to d3. So I like black here. Starting to get a little bit more into chess again. Starting to play a little more. Bought the bird course a couple of days ago. Been reading that. Okay. Here his light squared bishop suffers. Let's do that. His light bishops suffer. So, he traded off my dark squared bishop, and I'm just left with a great bishop. Okay. And we can probably even start to attack here. Not sure if b5 is a move either. b5. Is this a move? I might have had bishop. I mean, queen g5. Maybe I should have considered queen g5. Knight g5. I had h. Maybe I should have played queen g5. Might have been a little bit more aggressive. This is a bad pawn. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have traded these. I shouldn't have done that. This was bad because I'm now he gets to get rid of. Now his bishop opens up. But yeah, we're taking this way. I want to leave him with this pawn. Yeah, I don't really like b5. I think I should have played queen g5 last move. But this isn't. I don't think this is terrible. But yeah, he can trade off his bad bishop now. I shouldn't have opened up those light squares. Shouldn't have done it. So I could take and then bring in my other knight. Could also maybe go b4. Which is interesting. I think I'm going to keep the status quo and develop. Maybe put a rook on d8. Well, we have a lovely position. It's probably like minus 1.5 or something. Yeah, and we want to keep this weak weak square here. Still don't want the bishop. How do we recapture? Take with the pawn. I'm not sure about this one, but I think that's best. His knight is still out of the game. Nearly some tactics where I take and then check. There's queen g5 again. This goes king h1. Okay, let's go here. Could double up on the A file. I'm just putting pressure on this weak d3 pawn. You know, at the right moment I could take as well. Maybe put the queen on d6 and then I'm trying to take. Except this is falls. Uh-oh, Mimzovich, what's the question? b4. Takes. I mean, that is a pawn. Push. Okay, I think we're pushing here. It's time. Do I look like I work out? What? Somebody's trolling me. I've never been asked that question in my life. Okay, but we have this passed pawn, and something I need to do more is get passed pawns because they are dangerous most of the time. Yeah, I might want to grab that. This is my good bishop. Oh, if he takes, there might be a tactic here. Take, and then, there's no fork. Takes. Okay, so can we go here? And then rook c1. And then I can push. Yeah, a little risky. I'm playing a bit risky here. You're cutting off chest for body. No, I've got medical issues. I can't really, I mean, I need to eat healthier. That's what I need to do. So I think he just dropped a piece here. I can just take. This is winning. I have a lifeline back. I think this game was like, I put on a clinic here. I feel I put on a clinic. Okay, just push. Right? I could maybe push again. No, no. Okay, still have to be careful. Offer a trade. Oh, I definitely have to be careful. This is getting... this pawn. Okay. Not sure if I even want this. I'll take it, though, just because knights are tricky. I don't know if this is the best move, though. And I'm going to flag now. Okay, just going to minimize chat. I got to focus here. I didn't play that the best. I got complacent. I blew it. I got complacent. Got cocky. I should probably have grabbed this because now... Well, I guess he can't go there. He wins this pawn now. Maybe not. Yeah, but I'm gonna flag. I got cocky there. I played a good game and then I just always forget about the clock. I just gotta play quicker, eh? Yeah. I mean, I totally outplayed him. I'm not even going to analyze that. I just have to play quicker. I'm just getting flagged against beginners. This guy has a new account. I mean, I lose against beginners because I'm just too... I care about playing good moves. This guy also has a new account. Man, maybe I should like play with the increment. I don't know. So what is this? Have to play quicker. Now, C4, B3, B3, C5. But if he goes there, then I go C4. Might have to go knight C3 first. Then if C5. Because this is the problem. Maybe I go C4 right away. But then he's got queen D3. Okay. I'm going to play B3, but yeah, C5 is the problem here. Queen H5. I might need to castle here. Oh, Queen F3? Or Queen F6, I mean. Okay, so I kick him out. Right? Makes sense. Hey, I'm curious about that move order in the opening, though. Because C5, he could have played. Okay. Well, A4, does this trap him? Yeah, that would. And so this could be a trap. He has A5, of course. Okay, I'm going to play for the trap. But then again, there's bishop F6. Let's control this. Control this first. Hello, ghoul. Yeah, so if he castles, do I have queen G4? If knight F5, E5, E4 rather. Oh, I can't do that. Okay, still it can't be too bad. Although now that this is here, I can't really go here. So maybe it's just time to develop. And then, but here, yeah, I'm still wondering about this. Maybe King H1. Oh, fuck. Hello, Programming Archives. Still, I mean, we lost a pawn, but we have a decent position still, but what a blunder. What a blunder. Okay, whoa, I almost blundered again. Not good. I blundered the E3 pawn. That sucks. Yeah. Okay, well, let's go here. Oh, there's Queen F6. I know I have knight c4 there, but I don't love that. G4. Oh, he's threatening this fork. God, I suck. Well, what do we think of this? I don't think I like that. Man. Maybe I can sack the exchange. Although I still don't like queen f6, even if he doesn't give me the fork. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't want to go rook e1. I like my rook where it is. Please don't suggest moves. Yeah, I might just go queen e2. Oh God, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm gonna play all night long until I want to end in the green. I'm gonna end in the green tonight. Because that first game was just stupid. I completely outplayed the guy. I just ran out of time. Okay, so now we can come here. There's still this. Maybe I have c4 then? That's interesting, right? Knight d4. I could start with g4. You can still come to e3. I've got a4 threatening. This isn't a real threat. Okay, let's just go here for now. I got to play quicker. Yeah, queen f6, I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe g4? Does that do anything? Actually, if it goes queen f6, do I have knight g5? No, I don't. Yeah, so if he goes here... Okay. Threatening knight g3. Okay, I might have to go... Maybe rook f3 here. That stops a couple of things. So we do that. f6, I take on c6. He's playing very fast and well. I don't like that combination. But we're building an attack. You know. If this knight needs to leave though. Okay. Fortunately, I am hitting c6. Ghoul. No, I don't play viewers, sorry. Okay, we just won the exchange. Now, I do like my knight. I could also take the pawn. My knight is lovely. Do I want the exchange? I'll do it. I think. Yeah, it's hard because this knight is so lovely, right? And I could do it risk-free, getting my pawn back, but I'm going to take it because it opens up my bishop. I used to stream on Twitch, and then I moved to YouTube like a couple years ago. Well, this just trades. Okay. Yeah, trades just help me though. Well, we need to take, and then rook af1. I think this could be a problem later. If I go here, I'm losing a tempo. So yeah, rook af1. If d5 takes, I don't know. I think I'm okay. My lovely bishop is gone. He has a good bishop, but more trades are better for me. So we need to take this here. And then G3. Rook H3 actually wins a pawn. And threatens mate. Threatens mate. And okay. So I could go here and then no. This could be a problem later. His king is super safe now. I'm gonna bring my rook back if e5, maybe f5. Haven't decided. Queen g4 pins him. It's kind of a weird move. My time is very low. His bishop is very good. Maybe I can go back to h7. Maybe I should have just played queen g4 before. Oh, his queen can get in here now. I don't like this. That's not good for me at all. Okay, I gotta play though. So he's gonna gobble up all my pawns, but I'm gonna, I don't know. This is better for him. I missed that, and I just lost an important tempo. Can I go here and then get the queen in? That's a lot of sacking. That's too much sacking. Okay, we're back here again. Okay, well, this is very bad. So I give him back a pawn. His king is safe. He's not going after it, though. So, oh, okay, we have to go here. But yeah, now he comes in here. I'm going to lose another one. I'm just too slow. I'm just too old. Okay, well, he never went after these weak pawns. And I'm going to start trading them off now. And keeping all my pawns on light squares because he's got a dark squared bishop. He had many opportunities to grab a2 and c2. He never did. I don't know if I want to open that up. I have to move though. I have no time. I'm fixing his problems. Okay. Gonna try to get into e5. I'm so uncoordinated here. Extremely uncoordinated. Yeah, we want to get in here. I don't think he's exposing his king. He shouldn't do that, I feel. I'm threatening c4. Okay, now I'm threatening, yeah, oh, can he do that? Still work. Okay, can we get this pawn? These are scary though. Okay, he's just giving me all of his pawns. He's playing too quick trying to flag me, but it's a good strategy because I always flag. I lose all my games on the clock. Don't forget about your bishop. I'm going to grab your other pawn now. And we're going to have a win for the bird. But I still have to... convert. Let's just run the h-pawn. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what he's doing. But this game is like the previous game. Like, I don't feel my opponents, for the most part, I don't think they're playing well. They're just playing quick, and then I flag. So it's frustrating because I'd much rather lose on the board, you know? Just losing on the clock is frustrating. Now he's going to let his time run. Yeah, he's going to let his time run. We had somebody do this yesterday. It's so annoying. So yesterday somebody did this, and now this guy's doing it. Programming archives. When I first started reading it, I was extremely disappointed because they didn't mention this on the marketing material, but one of the first few pages says that he wrote it for players 1300 to 1800 on Lee Chess. And that pissed me off. Hang on, I gotta block this guy before I forget. But then I've been reading past that, and almost all of his moves are the top engine line. So far I'm enjoying it. I'm early in still. I mean, these lifetime courses are ridiculously massive. It's kind of weird though. I played a bird yesterday, and he doesn't have that line covered, and it's a very common line, and he doesn't have that in the course. So I actually wrote about that in the forum yesterday, asking if he's going to support it. But he goes into pretty good detail, and I do like some of his ideas. He doesn't do a reverse Dutch though. He does a whole different style. Ghoul, I told you like 10 times. Sorry, I'm not. If you are a member, I'll play you. Okay, so we won with the bird, but I did drop the e3 pawn. So one of the ideas in the bird, as I understand it, at least in the course I'm doing, you always chop on c3, like 99% of the time. To get this structure, these pawns are weak, kind of like in a Nimzo, like a inverse Nimzo. This, I don't know, my opponent didn't really play so great. And then I just dropped a pawn. I mean, so I don't know, I'll probably just play Queen E1 here. I just dropped a pawn. It was just silly. But my position is still nice, so played on, and then he gave me back material. And I mean, I should just be winning here, but I did get a little low on the clock. This is not simple how to continue from here, but just started attacking. I mean, I am up the exchange, and I had to break his fortress down a little bit. It was too strong. And then he shouldn't have traded queens, I don't think, because now I can just simplify, and then he gave me all of his pawns. So I don't know how he's 1992. It's a little strange. He did let his time run as well. So I don't know what that was about. Let's look at that with the engine. I didn't get the video for the course. Normally I buy the video, but this video was $300, and some people said that the video doesn't really add much to the book. Okay, so that's the graph. I think when I drop the pawn, that explains this. So let's just kind of take a quick look. But I love the whole premise of the bird. And I've said, I keep repeating myself, but I really regret 7 years ago when I started playing as an adult, playing e4. I wish I had learned the bird from the beginning. This is one of the biggest mistakes I've done with chess, I think, is playing all the top engine moves, because those are all like the main lines and everybody knows them. The bird is literally 1% of games. 1%, and you get to play it on move 1. So you're going to you're going to know it so freaking well if you play. Imagine if I had played 7 years of Bird. My opponents get it 1 out of 100 games. I get it 50% of my games. I really and the structures are so different than anything else. Oh God, it's like I think you're going to see it at the higher level more. Okay, reading chat. Mimzovich. I've heard the same thing, but you guys are so like, yeah. If you're lucky enough to be around tournaments, it annoys me a little bit when I read that, because it's like, you guys don't know how lucky you are to be close to tournaments. So yeah, it's a bit annoying, because I think you take it for granted. Like, people that don't have to travel to tournaments, you don't know how lucky you are. You don't know how expensive it cost me like $1,000 to go to a tournament. And all that travel time is hard. You get up at like 5 a.m., you travel for 4 hours, then you play games, and you go back to like your Airbnb, right? Which might be loud and everything, uncomfortable. And then if you go back, and then also when I go to tournaments, I'm working. I'm not even relaxing. Like, then when I'm not playing my game, I'm working from my laptop in my Airbnb. We've tried to do that, Mimzovich, but there's not many players here, and I don't like playing local players, because it's like the ratings aren't correct, and you keep playing the same people over again, because it's like 5 people enter. And they do like one game a week. It's like too much preparation. Program archives. Yeah, that's true. But I'm saying for me personally, like 7 years ago, anyways, the nice thing about it, though, I will say, is now it's a bit harder to prepare against me in a tournament, because now I play e4 and f4. That makes it already a lot harder. Now you got to prepare at least against that. Before, I just only played e4. So now, coin flip of what I'll play, whatever I'm in the mood for. So people have to do more homework. I'm waiting for Vivek, because I've got a gift for him. But he's not here. Okay, anyways, moving on. Yeah, and then I just dropped my pawn. Oh, actually, he could have taken it for 2 moves. Oh my God, am I stupid? I didn't even see here. It was hanging for 2 moves. I'm not used to the bishop going to c5. But I don't know if d3 is best, because now we have to play d4. Maybe I can hold this pawn back. If c5, yeah, then we have a5. Still, I don't know if I love this. Because I don't know how long we can hold that back. What else do we have instead of d3? Bishop b2 right away. Yeah, and then I think this would be more my style than queen e2 and then d3. Okay, yeah, so then I just dropped the pawn. It didn't like knight e5. Yeah, I wasn't 100% sure about that. It wants g4. I considered it. Other than that, I played well. But I should not have, e3 was hanging twice. Or for 2 moves in a row. Programming archives. People prepare against me. Yeah, watch my videos, man. Watch my tournament videos. This is a brand new account. God damn. People do prepare against me. Another brand new account. God damn. I can't dodge anymore. I'll get penalized. It's so stupid. Everyone's got a fake account. So the delayed Alpine, I was just, okay, we're not playing, but there's an interesting, very tricky line I just cooked up a couple days ago. I think it's E5, and then if they go H3, I think it's G5, something like that. Okay, I think we're just going E6 here. A lot of players or go Bishop B4, or Bishop B5. I think we had this yesterday or the day before. Yeah, we had this yesterday or the day before, and I think I went Knight B D7. I think that's what I played. Yeah, I think Mimsevich was watching this, or it was Vivek, one of the two, maybe both. And I think, yeah, they just castled. And then, what did I do? I don't think I played A6. I might have played Bishop D6 and then they went D4. It was something like that. Maybe I should just play A6, so. Oh yeah, there's A4 or Queen A4. Can I wonder, no, could I take though? Maybe I could just take because his knight's hanging. So if A6, Queen A4, AB, does he have his Wishnzug? He doesn't. So I think I can go A6. Queen A4 I can take. Oh, I just got a message. Oh. Yeah, I think I can take here. It's possible I can't. Maybe this works out, but I don't think so. I think we're good here. Oh shit. No, not shit. We're fine. Yeah. Aren't we fine here? We got 2 minors for the, so maybe this is just a line. We just come back. I don't know. I like this for black though. Once I castle. Rook D1. I can take. What's not to like? His queen can't even move. It literally cannot move. I might even be able to trap it here. Because what's he going to do? He's got to go Queen A3. Then I can take on D4. Okay, let's do it. J deep 42. Oh. But doesn't that strengthen Knight B6? Well, there's a pin, I guess. Okay, so Rook D1. I almost have this check. Okay, but rook d1, queen. Oh, I can't go there. Just castle. Otherwise, I can take with the knight. But I'm not gonna go to b6. I'm not getting to b6. No, I'm gonna take, I think. I don't know. Okay, so rook d1, castle. All right, maybe knight a3 or knight d2. Yeah, I'm going to take, and then I'm going to castle. This is awkward. His queen is still in a lot of trouble. Rook d1 and castle. Because then I'm just threatening to move my queen somewhere. Okay, that's interesting. So knight b6, queen a3. Oh, he's got queen a5 as well. No, sorry, he doesn't. He doesn't. Sorry. Yeah, so queen a3 I think is the only move. So queen a3. Then I have knight c4, or I can just tuck this back. My pieces are very good there. I think I like that. So queen a3. So do I want knight c4? He could go to b3 or c1. Probably is c1. Yeah, I think I want this. He could go back to a8 though, but then I could repeat. Okay, so we're blockading a square. This should be fine. And then he has a decision to make. I feel he might go to b3 though. And then could I take on f2? Check. Okay, let's not get too fancy. Okay, there's rook d1. And then just queen e7. That's scary, actually. That's scary. Okay, takes b5. Maybe knight a5. Okay. Here, I don't like the superfluous knights. Oh, yeah, see, already getting into trouble. So this way, though, it's going to be just as scary. It's not good to do that. So Oh, I really don't want to take. I'm going to take and then castles b4. I'll go 90, 97. I need the king safe. Okay, so that was weird. I was winning there, you know? I was winning. I still might be okay. There is a fork. Oh shit. Look at that. Just okay. We're gonna go here. He plays so quick. How come everyone plays quick? So bishop g3. Wow. Like, how are they so quick and accurate? I don't understand. I had a good position. $240 games only. Oh, this guy was 2,300. What's going on with his rating? Oh, I don't know. He was 1,500 a year ago. Must be a kid. Oh, he moved. Okay. Must be a kid. Getting a little suspicious here. Okay. I'm gonna go straight to the engine on that. Wow. Spanked me. I had a good position. I don't know. I feel a little weird about that game, I gotta tell you. I feel weird about that one. Look at this. He blunders and he plays perfect. I don't know. Sorry, it's not a good look to accuse people here, but it just felt a little, I mean, I don't know. it felt a little weird, that one. So he was 1,500 here, but I want to see some of those games. Well, he was still playing at 2,200 level 5 months ago. So, yeah, and he actually didn't lose to anybody too low, so it's probably a kid. Well, he was losing a year ago to yeah, here's a 1,600, and but nothing too crazy. It must just be a kid. But yeah, I don't know. It just felt a little strange how he just destroyed me, because I was completely winning there. It's -3 here. And then he just gradually, but maybe it was, I mean, it was only the last few moves really where things went wrong. But It just felt weird. Okay. Yeah, bishop takes was best. Yeah, b4 was best. Yeah, a4 was best. And I think and then things just got a little out of hand. And we're still winning here. And this was my first inaccuracy. So he wants to get my bishop out of harm's way first. That, I guess that makes sense. Before I can get trapped. Could I even just challenge him? It's not best because he can start attacking my queen. So, yeah, better, more accurate was getting the queen out, or e5. But we're still winning. And then this was a blunder. Bishop a7. Yeah, I might have just gotten, yeah. So what am I supposed to do? It wants to sack now. That's a hard, actually, how does it even that's hard to, I mean, I'm not sacking there. Or knight d4. I guess he can't actually take right now, but yeah, knight d4 is a difficult move. Knight d4. And then it wants to sack again, or we have e5. Yeah, it's just pretty complicated though. But the best move is e5, and then if he doubles up, again, knight d4, it kind of transposes. So that was what I needed to play. This was not actually a threat. And if he takes on a4, again, knight d4. And so this bishop is awkward for him. He can try to maybe defend it this way, but then there's apparently even tactics here somehow. Yeah, okay. I just had to be more accurate, I guess. This was too inactive. Wow, I'm losing so many games against. Yeah. And then here was still equal, but then I just missed that queen a4 wins or loses my bishop. So I had to play apparently knight d4, but this is not simple at all. So give me a break on that. I don't know why this is equal. That's not easy. Come on. This is not easy at all. I don't understand it. Or bishop d7. That's not easy. So we have to get back a piece here. This is not easy to play at all. At all. Yeah. Tough one. Joy deep. It's unfortunate when, I mean, we're just complete winning here. You couldn't be more winning. Wow. At least I didn't get flagged. Japan. Oh, brand new account. I kind of want to resign this one. I'll play it, but he's 2300 bullet, 2300 blitz. I can't catch a break. You know, everyone has a fake account. It's not fake. It's not fake. This one's just unfortunate because he doesn't. His rating is provisional. So I'm just very unlucky. I know I'm whining, but come on. It's I can't get a fair game half the time. By fair, I mean I want someone that is equally, you know, that is their rating. Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's a cheater. I'm saying it's just unfortunate because he only has 48 games of rapid. So it's not established. You know what I mean? B3 is there, C5. If C4 rather, I think I can take. And then knight C3. I think we go back to B1 here. No, no, because then he can take. So knight C3, D5, knight A4. Yeah, okay, it's time to castle. This way, if I go knight C3, yeah, so maybe. Actually, what about H3? No, if my knight wasn't here, that could trap the bishop because of F5. If I go here, I'm just worried about C5. So knight C3, C5. I think I can. Okay, hang on. Knight C3, C5. Yeah, so C4 actually. C4 is the move. C4 is the move. So this is a big thing about that course I'm doing. C4 is probably the most unique thing about his course. It's different than how I think most people play the bird. But and I just finished reading this. Hello, Vivek. I have a present for you. I think C4 was the move. I'm very happy I found it. I probably should have played it before I castled even. Okay, I'm just happy I remembered C4. So now I think it's either bishop B7 or knight C3. So knight C3 if D5. Then I think I go back to B1. No. Not when there's a pawn on C4. We just go to A4 immediately. So D4, knight A4, and we're hitting C4. So I think that's the trap we're setting. Now he is threatening E5, and that's the bigger issue here. That's the threat. So I may not have a good response to that. Bishop B2. Okay, bishop B2. If D5, then okay. So I don't like this pin. H3. The problem with this is knight H5 can become a problem. I'm going to play it though. Here I'm going to play it because this pin needs to. I could take with the rook, but I think I'm taking with the queen. He gets knight here in, but then I just play D3, I think. So let's take with the queen. Yeah, that's annoying because then he's going to run the A pawn. So we need to get the knight to A4. So I think we're going knight C3 now. But then our bishop's hanging. So that was a very good move he just made. Look how fast he is. F5. G4 now. He's always threatening to take. Maybe I need to play D3. Okay, D3. Oh, he's going to take and then play. Oh, he can't play there anymore. Okay, I think D3 was a move. And then before I play G4, I want to move this knight. So can we go knight D2 or is that going to be hanging? I think we can go knight D2. Okay, knight D2 and then maybe G4. Yeah, so there. I remember looking at a position like this in the course. Yeah. So there's something about F5. It's either good or bad. It's very crucial. It's not maybe. It's one or the other. I think it's bad. I can't remember though, because the author had a game against Dominguez, I think, where he played it, and then it was good. Because I forget why. I just read this yesterday. It might be bad because then the knight might be able to get to E5 after. Yeah. He can't play here, right? I don't think. So here, I think it's good here. I also don't have to push it. I could just play G4. No, then he's trading too much, I think. G4. I'm going to go F5. This threat is G4, G5. D4. Yeah, so I just, can't I just take? Maybe he wants this. Yeah, what are we doing here? Could take it as a pawn, kind of a tempo move. Okay. F6 or G4 maybe? F6. He's threatening here. I'm threatening there. Okay, F6. Now we want the queen here, but that's not happening. This rook is so damn strong. Might have to take. And then rook a d1. I can't take because of check, so I have to go king h1 first. So now I'm threatening to take on d5. Okay, I see. Okay. I can just double up here. A3, and then I'm trying to take tactics. Tactics. He can take here. But then it back rank threats. Oh, it's okay. I'm going to take a bit of a risk. This is a little. Maybe I can go rook d5. Tactics, man. Puzzles. Puzzles. It's not over though, but. The pawn, the f pawn proved to be. Oh, we got it. We beat the 2300 blitz player, 2300 bullet. The second bird game, we're 2 for 2 for the birds tonight, I think. Yeah, and I'm just learning the bird. Oh God, I love the bird. Oh, it's going to change my life. That was a nice win. You know, 2300 blitz bullet player. That was a nice win. So let's look at that again. So I think so the way he played this, like this is like my dream when I played the Dutch to get this position. And so in the bird it's even better. But I wasn't sure what to do about that. Maybe I should have played c4 right away. I consider, yeah, maybe, and then maybe c4 right away even. Or queen e2 and c4, something like that. I'm happy that I remembered c4. Here I'm not sure what I'm doing after. I think I'm taking. Yeah, so here I think maybe I should. Oh no, I can't play c4 right away because of d5, or maybe I'm still. No, then my structure is good. So maybe even just c4 right away. Because now, I don't know, maybe castling was fine too, but I did remember c4. It took me a lot of time. And yeah, had he played d5, I can just, actually, I'm not sure. This might be a problem, d5. d5, maybe h3. Yeah, d5, h3, and I'm good, I think. Or d4, I mean. d4, h3. Yeah, this was a good move. Rook b8. That was a good move. Played d3. Yeah, and I just read this yesterday. There's some rule of when you want to push it. I'm going to have so much of a view. But yeah, I pushed. And I think I played it very well because these were scary. But just, yeah, putting pressure on it. And then I saw tactics here, right? A3. Exclam. Okay, maybe not exclam, but it's not like when you see it, it makes sense. But to see it, though, is what's important, obviously. But I mean, it's a simple move. But again, if you don't see the idea, it's so easy to miss. Now, I don't even know if he has a good response to it. He might just be losing here already. Sorry, no, here. Yeah, sorry. So bishop h6. Yeah, I don't think he had a response to a3. Maybe he could go rook b8. This still looks kind of nice, though. So takes. Because I always have this back rank threat. I don't know if I want to take it at that point yet. Yeah, he might still be fine here. His bishop is a little annoying. And my bishop doesn't do a whole lot. But yeah, so takes. And then rook e3. And then my king comes in. Yeah, so I think black's still okay there, but I prefer white. And then he fell for it. And yeah. Okay, let's look at that. Was the engine. I think I played pretty well. I don't think I played perfect, but pretty well. And while it runs, let's let it do the win rate thing. Update this. Yeah, so I was worse, actually. I was losing for more than I wanted. I'm a little surprised about that. I thought it was more flatlined. Oh, you can't see. There you go. So while this runs, so Vivek, I finished that, whatever it's called. What was that Indian thing called? That Indian snack. It starts with like a B. I finished that. Took me like 6 weeks, and I bought a different one from the Lahar company. Yeah, Bhujia. And I'm gonna try it right now. Navratan mix. The delightful medley of crispy lentils, savory nuts, and aromatic spices. Crunchy and tasty namkeen Indian snacks. So, I hope it's not the same flavor as the last one. Oh, here comes the dog. They thought it's dog treats. Hi. Hi. Hi, Kia. Hi. It's not for you. It's not for you. You like food. Oh, it's not easy to open. You should be sleeping. Oh man, it's the exact same smell as the other one. I was hoping it'd be a different flavor, but at least it's different. Very different texture. The other one was all the same texture, but it's like, okay, let me try it. So salty. It's the same flavor as the other one, but it's got very interesting different textures. I like it much better than that Bhujia one because it was, yeah, that was just so boring. I like the textures, but the flavors taste the same. But this one's much better. How much sodium? I looked. It's actually not too bad. It's only 175 milligrams in 1 cup, which I don't believe because this whole thing is maybe a cup and a half. So I don't believe that. But it's because it tastes salty. You got nuts in there. No, this one is 4 times better than the other one. So I'll just eat a little bit more and then I'll stop ASMRing. You can't eat this. Not for dogs. Sorry. Not for you. Oh, this one's so much better. Yeah, that's 4 times better than that Bhujia one. What is she doing? She just sleeping on the treadmill. Okay, let's look at that game. I've never seen a dog do that. So from the top. Oh no, I was going to wait for this. So it's finished updating. No, did it? I don't think it did. It said it did. So my win rate, can you guys see that? There you go. I played 26 games in the bird, and my win rate is 54%. I guess I do have a draw in there. I don't remember that, but I have a draw in there now. But 54% win rate was the bird, and I don't even know the bird. That's how good the bird is. So yeah, this was good. And if he played c4, I kept saying c5, I meant c4. Yeah, we can take, or we can just ignore it apparently. Castled. Yeah, so what if I play c4 here? It's not good because of reasons. Oh yeah, I didn't like queen d3. Computer doesn't want queen d3 here though, but I'm not really entirely sure why c4 is not one of the top moves here, though. Then I played c4. I was very proud about c4 here, but it's not in the top 4 again. Why not? It seems to be because of bishop f5. Don't really understand that one. But I also haven't looked at any of the chorus where they have the bishop on g4. I don't think b3 has anything to do with playing c4. It's not bad. It's like a 40 centipound difference, so it's still possible that the author would even like c4 here, because it might be, you know, you can't always go by eval. Yeah, I played h3. Yeah, d3 was best. And then, yeah, I wasn't sure about this, eh? f5. Yeah, so f5 was not the best, and it's because of e4. See, yeah, so e4. We move the queen somewhere. And then I think that this is, I was worried about this. I don't know. I mean, I have a lot more review. I mean, this isn't bad. We're okay here. But instead, it just wants to build the position first, or to take. Actually, instead of knight d2, the computer likes e4 here. e4. Yeah, I like e4. We had the chance to play e4. And then if he plays e5. Oh, that's the difference, I think. Because then we stop him from playing e4. If we have a pawn on e4. Yeah, I think that might be part, like, what the key. I'll have to look at that again. But I think if we can stop him from going to e4, then f5 is good. So now we play f5. Yeah. This is what you want. You want the pawn on e4, and then you can just play g4, g5. I will review this in the course again, but I think that's what it is. f5, because here, if we play e4 now, actually, oh yeah, I didn't play f5 here. I played it here. So now if I play f5, yeah, he can play e4. And even if he doesn't, can I just play e4 now? Sorry, not there. If he makes some other move, can I play e4 now? Yeah, but I think the problem is that he can play e4. Black can play e4. And now, this is a little harder to enjoy. We're still fine here, but there's more, you know, black can do things on e5 now. So, plus the d file opens up. So first I should take care of that. So, where was it? Yeah, so, if we build it up first. But wait, I'm a little confused because here then he can still push. Oh no, we win that pawn. Yeah, so if he makes some other random move, then I can play e4 now, and then f5. I think that's what you want, e4 and f5. Okay. So I'll have to verify with the course. So, and this is all equal. And then I played f6. I mean, I was getting a little low on the clock, but this is apparently not good. I don't know why though. Why is it not good? Queen d7. Can he just attack it or something? Let's just say I move back. I'm just curious what the plan is. Actually, instead of going, let me just defend it first. Maybe this is too weak. I don't know. But I have a couple of weak, maybe the principle of two weaknesses going on here or something. It's not like super clear. But we're also blocking the bishop. So and that kind of, I felt that later in the game. The pawn is lovely on f6, but my bishop has less of a role. It guards the f6 pawn, but it does kind of blunt my bishop a little bit. So, and I played this later in the game. I should have taken on d5 here, because then we have stuff to attack, right? We get rid of black's double pawns, but now we have a pawn to attack, and this would have been a bit better. But it's still kind of a tricky position to play. So king h1 was not good, apparently, because of... I didn't get the video. No, it's $300. And some other people said that the video doesn't really add too much to the book. It's not just the lines. The course, he does explain the ideas behind all the moves. So I'm enjoying the course so far. But yeah, bishop c7 is now winning. He might be an invasion on my dark squares here. So king h1 might just be too slow. Apparently, it's saying we can go for this. I don't like this though. Oh, rook d1. So he's got queen a8. And then bishop. Oh my god, this is some crazy stuff. I'd probably play bishop a3. Bishop e5 is crazy. So I could have taken on d5 or bishop a3 here. Okay, and a3 is actually it's seeing a blunder. Give me a break. That's harsh. Call it an inaccuracy if you want. There's no way that's a blunder. Oh, there's bishop e3. Man. Best move is rook b8. But there's bishop e3 as well. Best move is rook fd1 here. Because f6 is already defended. Yeah, I can understand this being good. But, yeah, a3, hard not to play. But blunder is way too strong. I mean, the eval only shifts like 130 cent upon delta on that. And then, yeah, it worked out. Okay. Oh, no, this is still calculating, I think. Okay, I'm going to play one last game. Even though I won with the bird there. I'll play one more. The games that I lost today were trash. But yeah, this Indian snack, 4 times better than the other one. I kind of like it. It's got so many different textures and ingredients in there. Oh, this is the freak attack. I prepared this against an opponent. He never played it against me, but it's either e5 or b5. forget. Oh, shit. Can I go b5? And yeah, I think it's b4. I think it's b4. Yeah, bougie is just a one. It's boring. It tastes like cereal. Like, okay, so to the g5. Then takes. I don't see. I don't remember if I had played b5 or e5. So e5. I don't want to play h6. So e5, g5. Then I can take, right? Take. Yeah, so e5, there's knight f5, though. Then I have b4. But this isn't what I prepared. I'm trying to remember what I prepared. b4, g5. See, I don't remember what I prepared there. Maybe I played bishop. Maybe bishop b7 is my move. But then there's f3. Which I don't remember having an answer to. But then I might have queen b6. I'm going to go bishop b7 here. Yeah, I think b5 is my move, and then b4, but I don't remember looking at g5 and then takes, you know. And so now I don't have this luxury anymore. I don't like bishop b7. I should have just went with b4. I don't like the way I did this. I regret bishop b7. Okay, but I did it to play this. I did it for you, Dad. I did it because of you. Queen b6, bishop e3, e5. He has no checks, but he has knight f5. Oh, God. This did not go well. I can't remember. I forgot my prep. Okay, g6. I wonder if I had knight e4. Oh, no, I didn't. So what does he do here? Yeah, that makes the most sense. This is weak, though. Check. His king's in some danger. Bishop 8. Oh, he's fork. Knight. Oh, I can't. What am I talking about? Queen b6. Okay, let's do that. Oh, shit. Oh, he should have played g5. Lucky. Yeah, he forgot about his rook. He should have played g5. Oh, my rook's hanging too. Yeah, so I take the rook right away. I was going to take the knight. So he blundered here. Oh, he's got this fork, but then I win the exchange. Like, I win back a piece. He's got bishop e3. Yeah, this is... I might still be in trouble here. Like, he can get pretty aggressive. where do we want this? Because we're blocking our bishop here. But I think yeah, this is awkward. Oh, there's also bishop g5, and my queen could get kind of in some trouble there, but okay, this is where I'm going. If he takes on a8, I think I'm taking. Okay, and then what? He can't really move. He has no moves. Queen e2. If he goes here, I'm going queen e3. He has no moves, and he lost the tempo. He's going to have to go back to d2. Oh, that's good, kind of. I can just move the king, though. But yeah, that's an interesting move. So I'm out material. Maybe I should just go queen d4. Right? Because I'm hitting b2 and I'm offering the bishop trade. So let's just do that. Because we're up a piece, a knight. And we have, I can't say the initiative because we are on the bishop, but we're just up a piece here. This, I'm gonna play it. Oh, that's a weird square. Okay. Rook d1. Okay. H5. Oh, there's c3. Oh, c3. So maybe I should move the king. Other than, yeah. Okay. Then h5. Here I can take. Yeah, but this is a pawn. I don't think his rook is getting. Maybe here, f4. Takes. Oh, he's threatening here. It takes on a6, but I can promote. What's he going to do about that? So I could take on f3, or I could run this. I think I want this here. Oh, there's a check. Okay, let's get the rook active. I could do it this way. No, I'm going to bring out the rook the old-fashioned way. Just have to make sure I'm not getting mated here. Because oh my god. That's mate. I could take with the f pawn though. But yeah, takes is mate. Can you believe that? That's ridiculous. Okay, so take, I could take with the F pawn. But that sucks though. That position sucks. Maybe I will go here. And then, yeah, still tricky, hey? Whoa, that did that do anything? Suddenly I'm in time trouble. Okay. Awkward square for my bishop, but my rook gets active. Let's go here. Cutting off his king from my A pawn. I've got dark square bishop issues here. Okay, we can trade this off. I could also go A3 and go knight F3. Is there tricks here and then no? I mean, I could do that. That's too much work. Okay, let's attack this C pawn. If he pushes, I don't know. Here. 44 seconds. Threats everywhere. That's a good knight square. Handles everything. Okay, and then I can trade this off too, or I could go for that. I shouldn't have done that because his pawns are all in light squares. Okay, let's get this open. I might be able to just take his bishop. Actually, check. Keep his pawns on light squares here. I shouldn't pre-move that. Okay, there we go. And now, king here. Or should I grab this? No, I like this plan. Can I pre-move here? No, dangerous. Oh, I shouldn't. Can I pre-move? No, I can't pre-move. Should have went there last move. Okay. I'm gonna flag. Okay, I was thinking about check. I should have done that check. Oh well. Oh, bad pre-move. Fuck. Oh, it's always the clock, eh? Yeah, wrong colored pawn. Okay. I'm not going to analyze that. It was a clock issue. It's always a clock issue, eh? Always a clock issue. Play me, beat me over the board, people. So this is the French variation of the bird, which I'm learning. You always want to chop here. And I think we take unprovoked. And I don't know what to do from here. I think I'm just going to castle. Actually, oh, it might be in rook g1. Okay, yeah, it might be rook g1 here. I forget if we wait for him to castle or not, though. So I'm going to try rook g1. I forget when you play rook g1. And yeah, I'm going to go for it here. So I could take on g7. Oh, there's f. No, there's not. Yeah. So okay, I think this is decent. I think I'm just going to go back. Oh fuck! I'm so stupid. Ah, what a blunder. This is why I don't like to play quick. That was bad. That was really bad. There's queen h3. I might have to go for this. That was really bad, allowing that. Oh, man. Now he's got the bishop pair. How did I allow queen h4? Yeah, that was not good. Okay, castles now. He castles. Knight a3. Well, I'm not castling, so probably d2 here. have bishop. If he plays f6, I have bishop. He forgot about my bishop, I think. e5? Nope, he's got a castle. And then I'll lock him in. Okay, let me lock him in. Lock the pawn in. Oh, he wants this. Can I start attacking? Can I attack this pawn? Yes, we can. Okay, so if I take f6 is very awkward. He's got rook g1. But this is no different. Rook g1 is a problem. But this discombobulates his rook, so I'm going to do that. So takes f6. I don't think it's time for it, right? So just move my king. But then he can go rook e1. So maybe I should go to f2 because takes. He's got rook e1. So king f2. But then he's got here, and then he's got rook e2. Can I take here and then push? No. So king f3 takes. Can maybe take with the king. That's pretty insane. King f3 takes on f4. Push here, then yeah. Then he's got rook e1. I think I'm going to take with the king f4. Bing, bing. King f4. I might still have issues, but yeah, I'm going to do that. Because rook e1, I can't allow rook e1. I can't believe I allowed queen h4. That was so bad, you know. I could maybe take with a pawn and then go. No, I can't. I'm going to say rook h1, but I can't. Yeah. So he takes on f4, king f5, or king f4 rather. And then it's very awkward for me. Maybe rook f8. Oh, crap. Okay, I have to go here. This is looking very bad. f6 or that. Oh, God. I'm going to go here. Yeah, this is bad, eh? This is bad. Need to hope for a fork. f6 dominates my knight. Okay, pawns are close together. I could just go for this endgame. Now his bishop is suddenly a bit worse than it was. I'm going to offer the rook trade. With proper play, I think this is equal. I don't like I had a nice opening. Queen h4. Why did I allow queen h4? Why did I allow queen h4? Okay, so I want all my pawns on dark squares. So these three need positioning. Maybe I can go like this here. But first, I think I want the king active. I think the rook trade was the right idea here. The right, yeah, because he's got some reconfiguring to do. Let's start by bringing in the king. He's just putting his pawns on light squares. Can I play b4? Oh, no, he doesn't have this. Yeah, and then there's no need to play a3 now. I just bring in the king. c2 is quite weak though. See, this would make me put. I should maybe move my knight now because, yeah, we have to move this guy. I could go knight a4, but I think I want to go to e2. Is this a move? Don't think it is. I'm going to go knight e2. If d4, I go a3. Oh, no, I guess I could take it. Okay. That's interesting. c3. c3. He's going to get a passed pawn there though, like because takes, he pushes. No, I think I'm still okay there. I play a3 at the end. Okay, I think I need to get the king in. I could. Oh, this forces a trade. What is his king? His king gets there. His king gets active. I'm gonna play it, but his king gets well placed. I'm still lamenting over allowing queen h4. a4? Or should I bring up the king? I think I need to play a4 here. I might be in trouble here. I might be losing. No, I should be okay, right? Because no, this is this could be a problem. I might be losing. a4, because he has this. He has a5. a4, he has a5. And then check, he's coming in. You see? And he's pretty damn quick there. He's going to be quicker than me. So I could go d4, but that's no better. If I bring in the king, it's no better. I think I'm losing here. Yeah, I should have brought in the king earlier. His king is too good. Is it too late to do that? Is it too late to bring in my king? Bring in the king. a3. Yeah, it's too late, I think. Yeah, a4, a5. Takes. Yeah, I think I'm losing here. Otherwise, I can go for this, but I mean, I could try for this here. Okay, I don't know. It was either that or a4, but I think I'm losing. I should have brought in the king earlier. And now I ran out of time too. Not my knight today. Not my knight. Oh shit! I'm just making things worse and worse for me. Well, there's still this here. Could hope. I think he's queening before me though. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, maybe not. Maybe he's not. Maybe I'm a genius. Maybe it's Maybelline. But I'm gonna flag. Maybe he can go after my D pawn. He might be able to go after my D pawn. Maybe not. Maybe though. King C5. Because if I go King F5, then he's got King C4. King C5, King F5, King C4 takes... No. He can't. He can't get my D pawn. He has to go for the A pawn or try to defend. But I'm going to have... I have reserved tempi, so he's got to try for the A4 pawn. I shouldn't have went there. I went to the fucking wrong square. I'm so stupid. If I had gone here, I was fine. I went to the wrong square. I'm such a idiot. You know, I was winning. Fuck. Sorry for the swearing, but that's just stupid. Because of the time. Ugh. Okay, I'm going to end it there. That was stupid. I just went to the wrong square. I just needed... I shouldn't have taken this pawn, is what I'm trying to say. I just move anywhere else. And then it's... I go here. I should go here. And then I'm winning, I think. Although I might have flagged. Okay. Anyway, that's going to be it for me today. The losses were all bad today. They were terrible losses, all induced by the clock. So that sucks, eh? Maybe I should start playing with increment because 90% of my losses are clock induced, and I only need, like, if I had 1 second increment, I would be winning most of those positions. So it's yeah, maybe I should, but then I don't know. Anyways, it sucks. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Have a good